They mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Makes the score. The LSU Tigers 10, Ducks nothing.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
On second down, it's Ferguson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive. The defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is fielded at the 27. Broken tackle for Kelly. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Kelly. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Lockhart, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Lockhart, he may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That play right there, Charles. That is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man. But if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Lockhart buying time to his left. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. And his kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
On the carry, it's Ferguson. Runs off another. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ferguson on 3rd and short. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
That's good.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
46-yard line.
They'll run with Ferguson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And 8.
To throw on 3rd down. Barrett, and he's got it complete to Anderson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 2nd down carry for Ferguson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Lockhart. He's going to let one fly. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense. Way to hustle, boy. This is unbelievable.
Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And it goes for a gain of 31.
These college offenses, Charles, so wide open, and there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Lockhart, flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU.
What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession.
And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game. Or not. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barrett finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. From the gun, Barrett. That'll be taken in by Anderson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, Barrett to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Rolling to his left. Avant's got it over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
Now the ball comes loose.
The quarterback on the keeper.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time it's just...
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game, he's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
First and 10. At their own.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Oregon's punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
For Oregon.
This is brought in at the 21. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On 1st and 10, Lockhart flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one.
That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to, but in this case,